You don't say, huh? Coming up. It's a coming up. Duralast. Look at that. Not your standard spring. Ours lasts the most. I think we did do one of the genies, the LEDs. We did one on the channel at least. Welcome. Dave here with Affordable Door and Gate. Hope you're doing great. So sitting here, my mind was going numb here looking at, well, I actually was editing this LiftMaster, and I'm wondering if we did a boo-boo on the UFO opener. I swear in the video I mentioned that I said MC. So, did they give us an MC and we were just so frustrated that we overlooked it? It does make me wonder. And that was the one that with the weather was really bad. Let me see if I can find this thing real quick here, because oh my gosh, did I see something that looks amazing for taking out manifold studs? It was revolutionary. So I gotta find this. Yes, it was through YouTube, and we're gonna go easy. I think it's stud. This cat wants to come up. What do you want, cat? Out. And that says forward. You're in the way. 5.4. Exhaust. Let's see if that pulls it up, because I got to share it. It's one of those things I got to share it. Sharing is caring. Anywho, I was just getting on, just kind of see how you guys' week's going. How's it look? Got anything lined up for Monday? Boy, this fur ball. What do you want, fur ball? Does everybody like fur balls? There's a fur ball. This is Oreo. It's got the softest hair. Oreo, you're not even looking in the right spot here, kitty. And I got a nice sweater on. What you got being told my way? Ooh, Tanner, send me some pictures, man. Send me some little video or pictures of the yard or something of the roads, or whatever's on the news. I was wondering. I thought it was going to be more north of you when I was kind of watching it on the old radar. Let me check out the system here. Still got power. Power's good. Do you got a backup plan? I can't remember. Did you have a generator if need be? I always thought about getting one of those Generacs or whatever, but I think they're getting kind of poorly made nowadays. Let's see here. This is what's kind of showing on my. Is this the future? This is past. This is what's kind of showing. Or the blue jot. We're kind of getting some rain. Luckily, it's going to be north of us. I had to ask the wife of Tron because she's in Ohio. And I said, when are you traveling back? Because I think around 8 or 9. Let's see. It don't look like it's going to last too long, but maybe the future is going to show different for you. Ooh, it looks like it might grow a little bit. Definitely know there's some colder weather ahead of it. I think Monday, Tuesday is supposed to be pretty crummy. So probably be stuck inside. Stuck inside doing something. Honestly, I do not like my Insta cats. He says they are okay, good cats, but I love outside or farm cats. These, as it says, one could go any day. She's like 14 years old. Holy cow. Yeah, ours are probably getting up in the, they're probably about 8 years old now, 8 years old. And I think they're, it's kind of one of those things, at the old house, we had 2 dogs, and I think me and the wife of Tron got over we got over the dogs. Love dogs. Dogs are great. They're great protectors too. At least alarmers. You know what I mean? Maybe they're not some aren't the most aggressive or protectors or whatever, but they at least let you know if something's going on. But the nice thing about these ones is they don't run away. They do occasionally go outside. When it's cold out, they like to stay obviously inside. And then pretty much all their stuff gets to stay in the garage. So all their mess, which is nice. And then they definitely don't have the accidents, except a little vomit here and there, if they eat something wrong. But man, the dogs, we had one. She was a great dog, but oof, I remember in the morning, we left them in like this mudroom area, and I'd like switch out the couch every like 6 months or a year. I'd find them on the side of the road. Somebody got a decent couch, but it's got rips in it or something. I'm like, I need that for the dogs, and we put that in there and throw the other one away. That was their like bed area. They could lay on there because you get them a bed or something, pay X amount of dollars, and damn things would still be on the couches. And we'd let them inside during the day and stuff, and outside and all that. But boy, once in a while, I remember in the morning you wake up and you get that sniff. You'd be like, trying to roll over, sleeping. What's that smell? God, it smells like poop. No, it can't be. I don't smell it now. It's just I'm dreaming. But why would I dream that? And the next thing you know, I think I smell it again, and you go out there. And this one, she was getting fed the wrong food. We didn't know it. We thought at the time, give them kibble and bits. Talk to the vet. You got to buy a certain food. Of course, that certain food is more expensive. Once we switched her over to that, she was pretty good for most of the time. But when she would go, oh my gosh, it was, I don't know, that room was probably 12, 13 wide or something like that by like 16, 16 long. It had tiles and stuff, but it was like dropping a 5-gallon bucket in there and it'd just be everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh. And especially while you're basically newly married, you just got kids starting to come into the picture. You got to get to work. You got employees that depend on you. You got trucks that are breaking down. You got scissor lifts and trailers and stuff. Everything needs to be washed and taken care of. And you got grass to cut and a parking lot to plow. Yeah, you know what I mean? So you're out there with a mop bucket. Oh, I hate my life. Our cold, middle to the end of week 70s. Yeah, 60. She's down by Cedar Point. So probably somewhere by Sandusky, Ohio. And she sent me a picture. She's says it's 62 there. So it's like a sauna. Like, man, I think it's only 42 here. With the kids, we'll be going. Oh, it's one cat, one dog. Yeah, I think when the kids were, I don't know, they're probably about 2 or 3. We were in the transition of moving, and the one dogs, we ended up having to get rid of the 2 because it just, I got them like an air conditioner, and they were staying in an enclosed trailer, and I let them out during the day and stuff, and it was just like we weren't moving quick enough. So once they were gone, they were gone. Of course, the kids have begged, but what I've noticed with kids is the kids will promise you the world. But dad, but mom, but mom, but mom. But when it really comes down to it, who takes care of it? Who takes care of the animals? So, they've begged. We've done the chickens. They beg for, and they're now that it's like they get this weird age. They want everything they want, but they don't know how to take care of it, or they can't do it, or they're just whatever, I guess, lazy. But it's not so much that my kids have never been so much. It's just like they didn't know how, you know what I mean? And then it turns into, then you get past that age, you get to maybe up into like I don't know, probably about 10 years old or so. And then they can do it, and then that's their responsibilities to take care of certain things. But for instance, like, oh sweet, she says, are officially heading home. Cool. I'll get a wife again. So, like this weekend, my workload went up, right? Because I don't have little rugrats supposed to do their chores. So, guess who cleaned the kitty box? Yep. So, like I said, my workload goes up, but this weekend's been pretty chill. It's been pretty nice, actually. 60, Rich? Yeah, you're about the same, probably, about where she's, cut across there. 60, nice. Rich, you got anything lined up? Anything in the pipeline? Still pretty dead. Any openers, broken springs, small garage doors? I had somebody message me today about an opener. I didn't message another person. He wanted some 10 by 10s. And then what's funny is I was thinking about this the other day when I was sitting on the crapper. I had the best ideas on the crapper, I tell you. I'm like that guy that sits. Who's that guy that sits? There's some famous sculpture, and the guy sits, and I don't know if he's naked. I can't remember. He sits like he's thinking. But I was sitting there and I was thinking, because I had a guy that asked me, he's like, and he was an older guy. He's like, what can you install? He says that'll outlast me. And I was just like, I was like blown back. I was like, hell if I know. Like, I don't know anything that's going to make it past 10 years. I don't know. Please don't ask me this question. Like I'm supposed to be the expert and I don't know. It's horrible. Where's some Adidas? Up to 50. We already got our lick over Michigan. We actually did. I think we peaked out at 62 miles per hour. It wasn't bad as I thought, except the buckets. I had some 5-gallon buckets, about 3 or 4 of them sitting outside that started whipping around that were getting really annoying. So I ended up filling them with some water. So they wouldn't roll around because they just wham, they were just banging up against the building. I was like, what is going on? Ooh. There were 3 to 4 doors replaced we had to do. Wow. What's in the van? Pretty dead. Yeah, I've even noticed with like, I don't know, probably about 2 weeks ago, maybe or so. I was getting at least I was getting feedback on it. I was getting people at least asking questions. And I put out some really like just random stuff, you know what I mean? Like at the shop or whatever. And definitely not getting it's just like everybody's so hyper focused on the WAR. They're watching the media. I mean, if you do watch any of it, even if you're just on like Facebook or something, it's like it's this way, it's that way, it's this way, it's that way, it's this could happen, that could happen, this isn't going to happen, this doesn't happen, this. It's pretty kind of overwhelming, to be honest. So I do see residential probably taking a little bit of a lull still. We used to get quite a bit from storms. When we get thunderstorms, and of course I probably remember them more because I was answering the phone. But we used to get a lot of damage from openers, power outages, brownouts. They got zapped. A lot of people pull their disconnect, don't know how to re-engage them. Things like that. Oh, the door opener's moving, but nothing's happening. I don't think we got rain. It shows on the radar, but it's weird. We haven't had it's not raining yet. So nothing crazy, at least. Let me double check, see what the radar. I think the last couple storms, I think I was watching, there's that dairy guy. I think you've seen him, Rich, over there in Wisconsin. And he was saying how they were predicting projecting possibly 3 feet of snow. And he was like, I'm going to take a video today and show tomorrow. And he's only got 6 or 8 inches. He's like, we're not quite at 3 feet. I thought, yeah, it's kind of hard, especially with this weather. What's up, Smith? How you doing? Let's see here if we can look at the radar. Yeah, I mean, well, there's definitely some globs coming, that's for sure. If it ain't raining, it's going to be raining here soon. It looks like past. It's like it must be showing up in the radar, but if it is, it's a very light sprinkle. Nothing crazy yet. Luckily, so far out of those storms, we haven't lost power. Haven't lost power at the house, haven't lost power at the shop. They've been pretty lucky. Oh, oh man. I still think about that Mackinac, how that really screwed me. And that's why you always got to be really smart when you're dealing with people on Marketplace. I forget what I was selling, but they were coming from the UP. They wanted to know if I'd meet them. I was like, sure, I'll meet you. And boy, I wish I would have either just took a haircut or said no, because I remember I never would have thought the Mackinac would got closed. And I got to my destination. They tell me we're on our way, and come to find out, the Mackinac's closed. I mean, and I was already quite a ways away. I forget where I was at. I was probably in like, heck if I know, Mount Pleasant or something, Michigan. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I had to wait around, like taking a nap, using the bathroom at like Home Depot. I was like, I could have been sitting at home. So I could have been sitting at home, just twiddling my thumbs with a fridge. And here I am waiting for that Mackinac to get reopened. Doing good, Smith. How are you? Till tomorrow to go across. Oh wait, yeah. So what? Deuce has yeah, yeah. It's kind of weird. I mean, that's the thing too. Is I didn't even really pay attention. Um. Oh yes. I could have waited even longer than I did. So I should have. I got lucky. I got real lucky. Doing good. Let's see. It says yeah. Oh, here I can throw up some of the stuff. So it's up. I think I do the settings wrong. I don't even know how to change it, honestly. So you can, because I think sometimes people on the lives, they say they can't ever see the comments. 2 fingers. Was that it? 2 fingers. Okay. I did 2 fingers. Where's that mouse? God darn it. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. I'll slam through these real quick. Tanner, what's in the pipeline for you? Does Monday look pretty clear for beer, or is it crazy? Truck's all running good? No tranny problems? I was just watching a guy last night, and I was telling myself that that could be the problem I've experienced. So we got a van. It's only got the 85,000 or something on it, right? And we do notice, I don't know, I haven't drove it in quite a while, but they used to get a brake pulsation, like when you go down the highway, almost like a hung up caliper. And then you go to stop, like you're getting off the highway to exit ramp, and it'd be like, it's like, holy cow, man. So I think they got it fixed, but now it seems like there's a vibration, almost like a high speed, like a tire. But anyways, what I was getting at is I did maintenance on all those vehicles, right? And I didn't do the brake fluid though. Now I don't know if you can get lucky enough if you just change out the reservoir, if the stuff kind of slowly builds. Probably not, because you think about gravity and dirt and debris and stuff. It all sits down there, so you really should hit the bleeders. But I had this happen like once, maybe twice, but I can't confirm it. But I had a truck there, the Nissan, for some reason. We just made a short trip down the highway. We went to get off, and it was like the truck was shaking very violently. I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, I've never had this truck do this. Like, what's going on here? And I keep wondering if it was the oil or that brake fluid boils. As it ages, it'll boil faster. And I'm wondering if it was getting hot and expanded. 60. Pretty dead in the van. What's this say? See if I can go down now. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, I totally just blew up the screen here again. Bam. All I want to do is go down. There we go. I'll smith that there. Mackinow's closed. Dukes of Hazzard. What's yeah, it's 6 to 8 inches. We got 2 to 3, but it's blowing around pretty good. Oh, I'm still really thinking though we might want to get some winter tires for the vans. Yeah, Richard, right. But the AI, I've actually so I do apologize if my response is delayed. I've actually been setting the phone down for typically a good couple hours, and I go out and do stuff. I try not to carry it. So, and I even the other day, um, uh, I wasn't brave enough, but I ended up I powered the phone down. I put it in one of those ferret cages bags. I stuck it in the glove box, and I told myself, I'm going to do this old school. I'm going to do it like when I was a kid, when I used to drive my truck around and we didn't have cell phones. So I stuck it in the glove box. Only reason is because in case I broke down or something. But I stuck it in there. I turned on the old radio, like old school, and I went and did my stuff. But it's definitely funny how it tries to grab you back, because what was it? I think I was in the store. So I was a good boy because I use this notepad thing. This. Sorry. Like I absolutely love. Oh, what is this? Come on, shop blows. I got like this. It's just I think it's called My Notes, but it's a yellow pad like this, right? I got all my stuff labeled. So like so if I go to like Lowe's, I got like all my stuff. It's just like having a yellow pad, right? It's just gonna show up better. And so I really like it. I can just go in, I click on it, I use it all the time. And there's different ways. It's just this is what resonates with my brain. You know, it's like a yellow pad. I got Menards. I got light bulbs on here. You know, I just put at the top Menards and part of the note so I can see it. And then it says light bulbs, backhand kit, you know, 2 flat files, half moon. But I really like that setup. I think, what is it called? Let me see here. I think it's just called Notepad. And I like it's yellow. I mean, kind of old school, because that's what I used to carry around all the time was a yellow pad or sometimes a white pad. And so anyways, I wrote all my notes down so I didn't have to you know, when I got in the store, I was like, what do I need here? So, but when I was in there, there was like, I was going to look up the aisle. I couldn't find where. I was like, where are these torsion tubes going to be? Because I was at Menards. And I was like, what aisle are they in? Let me look at. Oh, I don't have my phone. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to either ask somebody or got to keep looking. So Burke's in the house. Burke, what do you got going this week? Anything lined up? Any problems? Anything good, bad? Need a disco. Hello, hello, hello. Disco ball in the van. I don't know what it is, to be honest. Like, I just cannot. I don't know if it's part of that kind of like being spoiled, because I cannot gravitate towards this van yet. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot appreciate it, and I don't know why. I feel horrible about that. So I don't know if it's because I've been spoiled and I've had the cutaway. Like, I guess what I'm saying is like I don't get no excitement out of it. Like I'm like, ugh, like you got to climb up in this thing. You got to, you know, it's definitely a huge improvement. Like, don't get me wrong, but I haven't got the fizz. You know, it's like the pop. I haven't got the carbonation yet. So it's just really weird. I don't know what, but I know I was looking at it the other day and I kept thinking, boy, it sure is nice. All your stuff is on wheels. It's secure. It's watertight. You don't have to worry about, because like I had in the back of the Nissan not too long ago, I had two bins stacked on top. They don't lock together. And I normally bungee them. I didn't bungee them. And I got somewhere and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, that whole container could have slid off and wiped out at the intersection, because that's where it's going to happen. It's going to always happen at an intersection. Hope you're nice and comfy, Cat. Disco ball. One thing too, I seen with PT, right? He's got to put a hitch. So that was one thing I was looking for. Not to say it's that big a deal, put a hitch on. But this one, I was looking for a hitch and I was looking for a seat. And I was so bummed because about 3 days after I got the van, the guy messaged me that had the Chevy. I wanted the Chevy. I liked it. It was red. It had tinted windows. It had a seat in the back, but it was on the side, which I kind of liked that. I was kind of digging that. And then he messaged me back, and I even offered him more money. And he was like, what did he say? He was like, are you still interested? I just got back. I didn't message anybody yet. And I'm just like, dude, like, it's been a week. Like, I don't know who doesn't look at their stuff in a week. Like, where do you live, under a rock or something? Like, don't check your phone. Oh my gosh. What's up, mister? How you been? How's life? Can you answer a question? Do the UFO openers, they come with the MC, right? Does MC on the back of a remote or anything, does that automatically make it a max? I think I don't know that video. I might have that video still yet today. We'll see. But we had to leave the job to go get a max, because that one supposedly wasn't a max. How are you? What's up, Smith? Let me go down here. Look at you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button too. I can't see it at the moment, but your comments are great and I appreciate them. I'm not sure. I know I have a 9022, and so maybe limits on 18 by 14. We installed last week in town some service work, a couple 16s. Got a good amount coming in. Nice. Crap, now I remember. I got a message. The Rich B guy. Because I think he wanted to know for delivery. But do they, and also, does anybody know, do they make a 3/4 horse chain drive with no camera through LiftMaster still? Or those ones got cameras? My description thing's pretty weak. Hello. Hang up, it was rubber brake hose acting like a check valve. Oh, that's right. I've heard of that before. Nice, just relaxing. What's this one? Uh-oh, Tony. Oh man, Tony did. No way. Let me check this out. Maybe we'll have to go over there. So we didn't put the Batman symbol up. Man, we got screwed. Is this? Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know who sent this. All right. Officially, let's see here. Cat. All right. Let's check this out. We'll see if it's true. See if the internet. What's Tony got going on? He is at working on a Sunday. Son of a biscuit. That a boy. What's he working on? Where's he at? Does anybody know? Can you join him?
We are live at the Take 5.
Why they have to take 5? Maybe we'll have to go over to Tony's here. See what he's working on. I can't focus on 2. I can tell it's bothering you, but a lot of AI propaganda to get. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And I don't know if it's so much the propaganda. Honestly, it's I guess what it is for me is like I'm looking at it and I'm open to all avenues. And I was thinking about like the other day, and I was thinking, well, the Mr. T, he's not going to say, "Oh, we're doing bad," or these politician people, right? They'll never ever say we made a mistake or we're doing horrible. So it's like, what's the grand scheme of the picture here? And I guess what gets me is that I know that we're going to pay for it, right? Openers are going up, steel prices are going up, gas prices are probably going to go up, and I just think that's a bummer. I'm still here. What's up? At work? How late you work until? MC material change. Oh, the remote standard max universal after the Genie lawsuit to a different frequency. I keep wondering why they don't. I don't know, Andy. You'll have to you have to watch this video that comes out. It might be kind of long. But I'm assuming, I wish I had the model. I don't have the model. It's the one that's a UFO. It's a belt drive. It had the camera on it. And what gets me is I'm wondering if, since we had MC remotes, did they actually give us an MC keypad? Because at the time, from what we could tell, the keypad wasn't going to work. It wasn't an MC. So when we changed the frequency to the 390, that's where it screwed us. But after watching the video and pushing it 5 times, did we not push it 5 times? Or did we really need to go get the max? So I'm not sure, but the weather was horrible. Okay, so ATSW is no canvas recorders, but also a bigger sprocket. Ooh, so would be too fast for some heavy wood doors. Well, we just got some rails I'd like to burn up. So maybe we'll get a 3/4 horse. I just tried to service call, oil change place. We'll get through these real quick here, and then maybe we'll go over and give Tony some harassment here. Is everything? It's good. It's good. What's this say? I need more phone. Yeah. Honest Tree is making me tired. Had to come over here. Does anybody know what's he doing over there? What's the reason? Why is he over there on a Friday or a Sunday? Let's see if I can skip ahead here. Oh boy. Oh man, let's see here. Rest. Oh, he says something here. I'm trying to read some of his comments. I'm wondering too. I'm wondering if PT's over here. I don't think I can. It'd be pretty sweet if I could invite. How could I invite him over? I don't know how I could. Watch out, cat. I go invite guest. I'm gonna try this. Copy. Okay, so I copied it. What you got here? That UFO one to replace the LED is almost as much as a new one. You need a max remote choose a different frequency. I believe that they're set to, yeah, by default. You can change them to 390. I don't know anything about the 433. We ended up changing to the 390. And I guess what kind of blows my mind is I don't understand why they just don't do the 390. I mean, in my opinion, I don't know. I'm open to suggestions here. I have no clue. 315 is very susceptible to LED bleed over, you know what I mean, or frequency problems. So I'm like, why do we even mess with 315? Like, just do 390 because the 390 works so much better. But it was not easy, as easy as I like, to put it in the 390. You don't like you go up there and flip a switch and then you just hit like the learn button and go, oh, it's in 390 now. And now I know I'm in 390. Like, you got to push stuff, it's got to beep, it's got to do its thing. It's just not real. So let me check out if I blank out here for a second. Let me see if I can, what's Tony still working on here? I don't even know how I would do this. If I get him in the thing here, I don't know if he'll be able to hear me. Let's see here. Is Take 5 even open today? Let me Google this real quick. Let's check this out. But this is a good example. They're like the car wash sometimes.
Can't tell if I'm crisscrossed back there.
Take 5 oil change.
Hang on, guys. I gotta slide this a little bit more.
Take 5 is open on a Sunday. I'll be darned. And how did he fit a lift in there? That's what I want to know. Does he got anybody helping him? UFO place. The UFO one to plate. Yeah, LED is almost. I know. I was just watching a guy doing a video, and he was showing the belt drive and the chain drive, and he was talking about the UFO one, and he goes, well, at least with the LED, he goes, you'll never have to change the light bulb. And I was like, I feel like it's when they tell you it has lifetime transmission fluid. And I'm going, okay. Like I'm going to start telling my customers, right? I'm going to be like, you know how this goes. Nothing is lifetime. Not you or me or anything. You know what I mean? Except for death and taxes. That's lifetime. That'll always be there. But when I heard the guy say, you don't ever have to change this LED, I kept thinking, yeah, but when you do, you have to call somebody. You can't do it yourself. The handyman can't do it himself anymore. He can't go to the Ace Hardware, to Lowe's or Walmart or wherever and get a light bulb. Nope. Like, you have to call a door technician, or you have to order it offline, or you have to spend the big bucks. I think we're going in the wrong direction. Is there frequency 315 by default? I don't think I've ever used 433. Cable off. Washing work trucks at the shop. Rusty, dude, why are you not doing the soap cannon? Did you see my stuff about the soap cannon? Do you need help with the product? I just ordered another batch, and it works really good. Like, I think it's the same grade as when you go through a car wash, or maybe better. I mean, the car's definitely got a nice lust to it. I have nothing bad to say so far about it, unless it starts eating my paint. But I got 2 soap cannons. They're on sale through Amazon. You hook it up to a power washer, man. You suds that puppy up. I think you could really use a garden hose almost to rinse it off, and it would look pretty darn good. Which order 3 for some kind of interference? Ooh, probably have to do that today. Andy, you don't know what Genie runs, right? Do you know, Andy, have you experienced like we hardly ever, I mean, I can only think of maybe one, but I don't ever experience the LED problems with Genie. You know what I mean? And I doubt this has to play a role or anything, but and I don't even know what years this was, but supposedly the guy that made the GE light bulbs or whatever, he was. I heard this was rumor. I heard. I don't know if I can ever confirm this, but he was the president of GE light bulbs. Then he went over to Genie, and then he started. He was the one that introduced that light bulb. And I just wonder if he ever knew, was smart enough to put into the Genies or something like that when they were built. Like, hey, these are going to be a problem, so let's make them so they don't have this interference. Versus, I can't tell you how many lift masters we've come across that have interference from LEDs, and how many times they've tricked people. Or what was this last one we just went to? Oh, that one. Supposedly the wall station was doing on an 8500. Of course, they said that. I think that was the wall station. We don't know for sure if it was the LEDs, but the door was randomly opening. What's going on over PT? Let's throw this up here. What does it say? BS, I know one that's a little over a year old. Oh, the dirt. Western part dirt off. I'm not doubting that. There's some places that got some clay, that's some nasty stuff, but I'm telling you, Rusty, like if you want me to send you the product, like or give you some pictures, so you know what, dude, I'm telling you. Like I had one truck, we had the one truck that was covered in mud. There was a video I did of it, and that was the same van that it just melted. Like when you put that part two on there, I mean, I've never seen a product like it will literally take the black stuff off your window thing. So you might have to double treat it, but I tell you what, I think it would. I would think it would actually work. If not, I'd like to see it because, man, that stuff was working great. I'm really impressed. Saves so much time too. Plus, the power wash you're getting in the cracks, pushing out all the salt and grime and stuff. Oh, here you go. Here's the gold nugget. So Genie runs dual frequency. So Andy, is that like they're running them at the same time? They're always looking. When you say dual frequency, that's not being switched. They're just always running. He's on a lift. He didn't need no lift. This ain't oil change. Well, how tall are those doors? What, 8, 10 foot tall? You ain't need no stinking lift. Oh man, he looks like he's fighting with something here.
Get this out there more.
Oh, what does he got there? That looks like a nightmare. He'll get it. He'll get it. He'll pop that strut or something. I've found that Genies have a lot less interference and they work much better than Security 2.0. The 3.0 does seem to have a better range and response, though. We just ran into the guys. It was a store-bought one, but I sent them with one package, and I said, "You better." I said, and this is all kind of new still because we're kind of old school. Everything's a little slower for us up here in Michigan. And I said, "I'm pretty sure that's Bluetooth." And they go, "No, it links." Like they just kind of like brushed me off. And I'm like, "Okay, like you probably know more than me." But I guess they went out and installed it. And the guy I think it was an older guy or something, but he was really, really wanted to use his UT. I don't know if his UT was programmed to something in Pennsylvania. He was leaving that day. So I think they installed it and that thing wouldn't link up. So I think they might have installed the other opener. So his UT would have linked up, and then that one came with two remotes, anyways. But I don't know exactly. But he also wanted an outside keypad. He was very, which I don't know what the outside keypads even look like. I should go to the store. I think the best price, honestly, is just get them from the box store for some of this newer technology stuff. Okay, yes, it sends out two different codes on two different frequencies at the same time. Andy, do you know if they do that on the commercial side too? Um, I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about the residential, but on the commercial side, we've also noticed that we've never had to put an extended range receiver on a Genie, but we've done it many of times for a LiftMaster. So, but Genies, we just install them and we're pretty much done. You know, it seems like the range is never too much of a problem. Oh, Tony Short. He just wants to try out the lift and all that. You know, we one of the guys was going to go to it was a Take Five as well in our area, and he was like, "Should I take the lift?" I said, "Why in the hell would you take a lift?" I said, "You know damn well there's a pit there." I said, "You ain't going to get that lift in there." And it looks like Tony's got his in there, but I think his was a kind was it? It was the Raynard. It was Raynard openers. The photo eyes. He had two photo eyes that went bad, I guess, on two different doors. And I think he installed. It was weird. Something was weird. I thought he installed Genie eyes and they worked, and I was just like, that sounds a little suspicious. Like I was like, they worked. Okay, well, I believe you. Oh yeah, Craig's got. He says, yeah, I had an issue with the Genie 6170. I think SOS. I think he did a video. I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought Genie fixed this problem, and I think they possibly will send you a part like free of charge because they know they made that part defective. But if anybody knows, put it in the comments. But I thought they had some internal part that was breaking that was plastic, and they switched it to like a metal case or something to fix that. Andy, what are some of your what do you kind of lean towards? What's kind of your favorite opener? You know what I mean? I'm just curious. I know you play with them all the time, way more than me. You're a great wealth of knowledge. We definitely, as a community, appreciate you. You do great videos. You help out a lot of people, even including myself. But I'm just curious, you know, what's your thoughts on what do you just kind of lean towards? You kind of like LiftMaster, Genie, Lanier, Marantec. I still got some Marantecs, and I got some high cycle springs on there. He's working with big old 6-inch on there. He's getting there. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Don't bust that glass, Tony. Don't break that glass. I wonder what kind of tripod he's got. Magnet mount. Lucky dog. I see a slide lock. Oh, maybe they're hand operated. Let me see. I don't see no trolley in the picture at the moment. I'll say, what the heck is a slide lock doing on there when you got employees, especially with no bolt? But they must have maybe they run them by hand. I wonder if it has bump stops. Let me see if I can message him. Looks like the comments are kind of quiet here, so let me see if I can scroll down here. Commercial is the same. All right.
I'm about, oh shit. I'm about done here, guys. I'm about done here. Yeah. Grab that cord, will you? Grab that rope. Start pulling the door down for me.
Bump.
Get it all the way to the floor. Thank you, sir. All right. Let me put a roller in, and I'm out of your way. You guys can open the bay back up. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know. Why? Oh, okay. What I'll do is, who's the main guy of any shot or the whole Take 5? Is there Corbin? Wonder if I have his number. Okay, I'll look and
Probably.
see. What I'll do is I'll write it up. And when are they going to be in?
Can you guys hear this?
Tomorrow? Okay. Okay, so Tuesday I could just drop the ticket off here. I'll just do that. All right. Hey, no problem. Hang on, guys. Whoa.
I was wondering if you had problems with them paying those oil changes. We got one that got bought out, and they're just, it's like nobody's in charge. You're like, who's in charge? You're like, it could be Randy, Ed, Johnny, Marty, you know, and you're just like, they're kind of a pain. Ooh, a Lanier. Quiet, snooze market, nice basic unit with no camera. Nice. Or if you can pick up between. Yeah, I can. Yep, pick up between chain or belt. Like the screw drives.
Get in and get out. That's right.
Andy, what's the difference though? Right, there's a 30. I'm gonna say the number's wrong. Is it a 40? Is it a 40-24 or like 40-26? What's the difference between the? I thought it was a 40. So I just didn't know if the 30-24 is is maybe the 60 volt and the 40. I can't think of the number up ahead. I like that one too. Is the 140 volts. Let me see if I can Google it. They've changed these numbers so much. Genie, not so much, but LiftMaster, I'm just like, gotta go cross-eyed. Genie. Because that is one thing that we revert back to. Yeah, the 40-24. Thank you for that. Screwdriver. Oh, be darned. There's actually a video of a guy at the bottom there talking about it. Looks like my ugly face. Forty has motion sensor on bottom of the unit. Yes, motion sensor on the bottom of the unit. I believe it runs a little faster. Those are 140 volts. And it's true, right, Andy, that Chamberlain, I don't think Chamberlain is going to change this, right? Chamberlain uses 12 volts for their DC motors. That's it. That's why the 12 volts sound like, I think like you said, right? It sound like a vacuum cleaner. They do like when they're running their, you know, they're real. And then you get like the screw drives, because Genie, as far as I know, right, they only use 60 volt as their lowest. And that's why those things are just, you know what I mean? They're just powering through all the time. I don't hear that hesitation like I do with the Chamberlains. I didn't know that until somebody told me. So that kind of makes sense, 12 volt versus 60 or 140. And I don't know if one has more issues than the other on the Genie side. You know, if it's like, stay away from the 60 or, you know, only use the 140 volts. I don't know. You know what I mean? I try to stick with the 140 volt, the screwdriver, the 40-24. So here's something just so people know. I bought a box store screwdriver from Home Depot, and it doesn't have that little round motion sensor to turn on the light. It worked off the photo eyes, but it didn't have the round one because I did it at the shop. So I got two screwdrivers there. One was from the box store. I had two rails, two 10-foot rails. I didn't like it because I liked the one that had the dome, just in my opinion, because when we walk around the boogeyman, whatever at night, you're looking for stuff. I just like that when you walked, it clicked it on no matter what, versus the other one I had across the photo eye. Just more light. I just preferred it. So the box stores don't have but they called it the Max. I think it was called a Max Force. So a little bit different. I was surprised. I thought for sure it was going to be basically the same head, but nope, there was a difference. So just something to be, if you think you got one from a supplier and you're going to run to the box store, there might be a slight difference. I mean, obviously the rail will be different, but if you had the rail and you're just like, I just need the head unit, yeah, it might not look exactly the same. Sensors, wall buttons, and new construction? No, nope, we don't. But we really don't do a lot of new construction. If the customer does it or something, obviously we roll with it, and that's great. But we just don't do a lot of. We just don't have a lot of new home builds. A lot of our builders, the home builders, if we don't mess with them because they're just so cheap. You know what I mean? They just want stuff for so low. Okay. Chainmail only uses 12-volt motors, except for the 90 heavy duty side mount is a 24. Hey, Andy, another thing's been crossed my mind. Whatever happened to the Maximum? I'm just curious. I have nobody come on my channel. I have nobody talk about it anymore. I don't see videos on it really anymore. Was it just kind of a fad? Are people still, I had one guy say we did a big 20 by, or I don't know, it was 23 by 16 door. And I would have been okay with a little soft start, soft stop because it was so violent. I think we should have tried to direct couple it, but we just didn't have the opportunity. So I think I had Cap look up the other day or whatever it was, and he said it's like right there, like you can get a unit. And I said, yeah. I said, I don't want to be the guinea pig. I said on this one because this is like a big industrial place, and I just thought, so this isn't one I want to say to be a guinea pig. But like I said, I just didn't know if you like do you like them? Do you not like them? What do you feel like out there in the community? What do you think? People, kind of pushed away from them. I think Kevin on the channel here was doing them. He didn't really have too much bad, I don't think, to say about them. Deal with Genie, Liftmaster guy, but I had a service call a few months back, resetting limits on a Genie 61. I stopped the down limit like normal and went to throw it shut off, pop blue, ooh, dry socket. Called Genie to get a new one, but turns out you can't take it apart. Oh, they just set a whole new kind of like a whole new head unit. New unit. Huh. That's interesting. I'd rather they send a whole new head unit. You know what I mean? I think that's what they should be doing, these manufacturers. Let's keep sending us parts. The parts don't fix it sometimes. Junk, in my opinion. They released them without refining them very much, and now you have to update the software 94 times to get them to work right. Oh my gosh. I always wondered if they were like a beta test to see if they could, have this much technology, and then they could like steal your software or steal like your information. Like we know when you left, we know when you open your doors, we just like your cell phone, now it's out in the open. Like if you watch any criminal things, it's very out in the open, and we ping their phone. We could tell where the phone call is coming from. We could tell, if they are walking, all these things are being tracked heavily. So, well, that's good. I'm glad to hear in a nutshell that those openers are, I'm not missing something here. You know what I mean? Because, so what was it, right? Weren't they getting rid of, which ones were those replacing, like the J50s? And then now the J50s came back, right? Because what was it? Or is it still you can't get half horsepower? You can get 3/4 1 horse, but you couldn't get half horsepower. Right away. Now I have not had an issue, but Yeah, lots of going back and adding firmware to get them. And I like how they said they had, uh, oh yeah, technician help. They, I thought PT did one, Papa Tony, and I thought he had to replace the lower board, for the wall console, and then he had to do one up in the unit. I was just like, and he kind of was acting like he's like, I'm not doing these, like I'm not doing one of these again. I was just like, that's why I just, like I said, just kind of sit back and wait, like, let everybody else be the guinea pig. I don't have a lot of, I mean, when you look at car manufacturers, look how they're screwing up stuff. They can't even make an engine last. I just watched one this morning again for 9,000 miles. The engine blew up in a Toyota Tundra. I'm just like, oh my gosh. If you ask me, guys, owner should never ever need software updates. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. That would couldn't update. They work much better. I know. I was watching even a guy with he was talking about he's gone through a few Ford Mavericks, and he was saying how the touchscreen, and I guess as I'm getting older, I'm getting crankier. And I was thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking about, I've heard this talked about where, when you think about how much stuff consumes your time, right? And I got a DeWalt radio that kind of irritates me, right? Like I got to sit there and hold the button to make it turn on or turn off. And it takes a few seconds. And I thought, how much easier a switch would be, so quick, and I can feel it click under my finger, like click on, click off, and it's off, and I can keep walking. But I can't tell you how many times I've like hit the button, it'll either light up or it doesn't light up or it turns completely off. And I'm like, did I turn it off? I don't know if I turned it off, because sometimes I got the volume down low. And I think about how much stuff is like that nowadays. The touch screens in your cars, because all this stuff starts getting delays and glitches. And I'm just like, when did we get away from buttons? You know what I mean? Like switches and buttons. Like it just, and so I have a hard time believing, just like with LiftMaster and that's why everything is labeled MyQ, right? And I'm the type of person, like I'm not a, how do you say it? I'm not a fanboy. You know what I mean? Like this. You know what I mean? If this starts messing up, I go somewhere else. My money goes somewhere else. You start giving me too many problems, too many glitches, and too many ifs, I'm out. So I just, it really turned me off when they started turning everything into, it's called MyQ. So it's like, even if you're a fanboy now, it's called MyQ. It's not even LiftMaster anymore. It's like John Deere going away and calling it Ron the Deer, you know what I mean, or something. And I don't know. Andy, I'd like your opinion, honestly. What do you think LiftMaster has gone in the right direction? Do you think they're making the right choices? Do you ever wonder if they're losing market share for some of the issues? Want us to do together. I think I read that right. This cat. This cat. I'm going to tell you what. Let's see what I can do here. If I can work this out here. What you got? All right, let me see if I can. All right, cat. It's time to work. Go do something. Go. All right, let's see here if we can figure this out. This cat. Oh my goodness. Let me see if we can find Tony's email. Tony. Is that still Tony saying his purple peanut or something? I think it is. All right, let's go here, Tony. Let's go like this. It is. Such a crazy world. I'm thinking. Hopefully you can still hear me. I apologize for the delay. If I go to I go to this one. Let me see if I can switch something. Let's go to Dave. Let's go to Gmail. Let's go to compose. Let's go to that purple guy, right? Purples. Hey, he shows up there. All right, go like this. Live. Let's go like this. Press. Okay, paste. There we go. I think I did it. Yay for me. Now if I can get back to my regular screen. Dun, dun, dun. You guys still with me here? Hopefully I don't lose it. Go back to here. We're back in the studio. Text Tony. I sent him the link. So we'll see how this works. Still learning. Okay, so they resume L5 products for a while, but they have quit making them again. I think waterproof model is still available in L5 for now, but they won't be around much longer, sadly. Son of a biscuit. Well, this big one, these 20 by 20s that we just quoted out, we did the Genies. And I can't say I've ever done a Genie screw drive. That's what they're supposed to get if the job ends up going through. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know if those have a brake on them. I was trying to see, but that big a door, I don't think we can. I don't know if we can go to the regular chassis ones, is what I call them, like a J style, right? Instead of a gear. But in the Genies, let's see here. Let the gas wars. That's what I was going to say. We're going to send. A link in your email. See how this works. We'll see if we can get PT on or not. See if it's a go. Is he still doing his live? So this has been great. Andy's gave us some really good insight here. I was really glad. I didn't know that Genie uses dual frequency. That's probably why we don't have problems. The one that is a little bit on the weak side is actually at the shop. It's kind of weird. Andy, you going to go to the IDA? Looks like PT's trying to. Let's see if we can add him to the stage.
What's up?
What's up, mister?
Not much. I'm almost back to the shop.
Nice. So cable off, huh? Or cable broke?
The cable is just off the spool, off the drum, and a roller. They said every time we lift the door, the roller keeps popping out. So I drove over and then had to go back and get my scissor lift, and yeah.
You didn't need that scissor lift. Now come on.
The hell I didn't. Not this old guy. I used it to lift the door so I could get the door up to where I needed it to be.
Oh, nice. Are those all hand operated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. With no room. There was a drop off on the side. There's drop off in the front, so
Yeah.
I couldn't go anywhere with that scissor lift. And then they had a big ass pin in the way, and yeah, it was tough. I never take the bottom fixture off, and I did. I thought, oh boy, I'm going to be in trouble here, but I just used the scissor lift to lift it up. Made it easy.
Nice. What So you said it was the outside has the drop, like they're up on a hill.
Wait a second.
Yep.
Getting out of the way of fire truck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was that now?
Were you saying like the Take 5 is like up on a hill, so they had like a drop? You said kind of.
Oh shit, he's behind me. No, they have a lift like to get in the building.
Oh, gotcha. Damn. Hope your place ain't on fire.
Yeah, I know. No shit. I was burning a fire too.
Oh,
before I left.
jeez.
Shit. I told the wife, keep an eye on it. It's windy
Right.
as hell. We were burning this morning, and I said, keep an eye on this because the ashes could catch something on fire. Oh, good.
Man.
Shoo! They're going over the apartments here. Whew, had me worried. Shoot. No, there was like to the side of the door where they keep their oil bins, they have a drop-off ledge, so it contains the oil if they spill. Well,
gotcha.
I can't put my scissor lift over there, and outside it just my scissor lift's a low profile.
Right.
And it's real small, and but man, it does the job to save my butt.
Oh, for sure.
Save my butt today.
What are you pulling it with the truck?
What's that?
What are you pulling it with the truck?
The truck that I emptied out.
Oh, geez.
It has no tools in it whatsoever.
Oh my gosh.
I had to grab Sure-Winder and all my shit, put it in.
Oh.
I got 3 vans sitting there. Three vans, and I'm still pulling with the truck. No.
Yep. I've been there.
Come Tuesday, we get a hitch on the van. So it'll have a hitch, and then Jeff's van will go in next. We'll get a hitch put on his. So.
Oh, man. I know the pain so well.
Son of a bitch.
It never fails.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Our Take 5 has actually openers on them, so we're spoiled, I guess.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Not here, man. They keep me in business. I love it because they tear them up. They're always breaking hinges on them. They want a heavier duty hinge, and I tell them no, hell no.
Right.
I put a heavier duty hinge, and I ain't coming back.
Right.
Or
Yep.
The hinge, and I can fix that pretty quick and easy.
Right.
So that's what I do. I just give them a medium gauge hinge, nothing super big. Oh shoot.
Huh.
I got a trailer on the back here, and I'm kind of screwed. I got all these vehicles back here.
Uh-oh.
I should have backed in.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's good. I'm glad. So did you put 2 cables on or just the one?
Just one. Cable, and then I had to take the number 1 hinge off and straighten it out because I had no hinges with me. I took everything out of the truck, just kind of straightened it for them.
Dang. Do they got bump stops on there?
Yeah, they do, but they're trashed. That Take 5 has been there less than a year.
Wow.
And I've been there like 4 or 5 times.
Do you think you could what about those spring-loaded ones? You think that would help them from smashing them up?
That I don't know. I think people, if it's not theirs, they just tear it up.
I know.
I'm sorry,
I know. It's like dock doors.
At my shop, everything would work fine because I'm going to take care of it. I'm not just going to let it slam up where they don't give a shit.
I know.
They're pissed because another car pulled in,
Right. Oh yeah.
So,
I mean, do you think, in a nutshell, for like this is a good situation right here? Do you think it's better to have them hand operate these, or would it be better for them to have garage door openers on them?
Wow.
I know that's a loaded one.
Either way, you're going to have a lot of wear on something. But
well, I know. I think sometimes you take out the human, the human aspect of it.
Yeah, and you don't
like
have
you said, they always
air.
throw them up and smash them.
You don't have the air anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta hop out here.
Go for it.
Otherwise, my speaker runs through my car or my vehicle.
Oh. Let's see the setup, man. We need some action. Turn that camera around. We want to see this trailer.
Oh, okay. I got to figure out how to do it. There. Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's way better. Oh, snap, man. It's just too bad that darn truck don't have no tools on it. PT stole my idea. He took my pipes.
Let me give you a tour here.
Let me give you
a tour. Let's see. These are my keys. And then we got the good one, which is the Ford. That's I gave that one to Jeff. He gets the
good one. Wow.
He does. Watch this. I'll show you. Watch.
Oh, right.
Watch. I'm going to show you right here. Why? Unlock the door. One unlock. Open the door.
Yeah.
And then you go. Bleak. Everything's open.
Yeah.
Mine, I got to open up everything.
I know.
Let's go for the tour here.
Yep.
Let's go for the tour.
Oh my gosh! Look at those springs. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. Got the lube there.
Got a cutter.
Sitting up. Little table. He's got his table. He likes the table.
Look, he likes his picnic table.
We got a Chamberlain and a lift master.
Ooh.
Got your little lift to get your stuff up there. All of his ropes.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
This first I'm seeing it. Look at
Oh really?
Oh nice. Look
dang.
Just
wow, nice job, Jeff. Looks great.
He's got her all dialed in, man.
Heck yeah, man. It looks great.
He's got all that tools here, then open tools down here, and then Samson's dog bones and dish right there.
Dang, nice.
That's Samson's seat. You should have seen him the other day. I was riding along and he's telling me,
no way.
Spot, and he kept jumping in my seat. You little fucker. But no, he's got her dialed in.
Heck yeah, man. Looks great.
Got a little packs there.
Tony, do you think you're going to run into problems with the tools? You guys swapping tools? You guys run both DeWalt, right?
Yeah. We already have that problem.
Oh, yeah.
We're at a job together. What'd this come out of? I think I'm just going to get a can of spray paint.
Yeah.
Spray, put a paint on them. You know?
Yeah.
Who cares what they look like, you know?
Right. Yeah, I used to, sometimes I engraved them, took permanent marker and marked them in the battery spots or whatever,
Right.
Spray paint works too. Sometimes it doesn't, a little whatever color.
Look at that. Look at this.
Dude.
And then look at all this. I want you to see this. Look at this. He's
what? No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, the handlebar alone, I'm sold.
I know. Just wait. We're going to go to the we're at the Ford here. Now we're going to step over the Chevy.
Hey, does the Ford have cruise control?
Oh, hell yeah, it does.
Oh, my God.
It's like a Cadillac. He drove it down to Decatur the other day, and I was like, damn, dude, that's what made me buy a van.
Right.
Nice. Okay, here we go. Oops.
It's a Chevy though. Look at this. I like this.
Hey, look at that. Oh wait, let me roll down the window.
Oh man, such an old man. Such an old man. Right.
Where's that handle?
Right.
Grab a hold of the steering wheel, get in this bitch.
Yeah.
The good thing I seen it has trailer.
Yeah, I think the Ford still has it. Probably just on the console or on the shifter.
Button here. Special. Watch this.
Oh, that's for the disco light.
Now watch.
That's for the disco light. I bet. Yeah. Oh, see, look at you. Now you're just showing off.
I'm coming. Woo,
now you're just showing off.
No, this is what I like right here.
Ooh, yes. And you got armrest.
That right there.
Oh man, that's nice too.
Yeah.
How you get yourself a coffee pot in there?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Man, you're thinking right along with me. Okay, let's move on.
That's great.
All right, down and out. Now, shut that door. Let's go over to this door. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
I unlocked the thing again.
No power locks.
No power locks.
No power locks. Ooh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, I put some.
I like that.
Crack brackets in there.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, I haven't got much done yet.
Oh yeah, no, but it still looks good.
I got a little bit. Got my open tools right here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look at you. Look at you,
My powers.
man. Looking
Check,
good.
Dave. Dave, check this shit out.
What's that? You got
This
those sliders?
look.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Watch.
Oh yeah. Lift it up, over. Uh huh. Oh yeah. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
Very nice. They don't come open on me.
Oh my gosh,
Lock it.
man, you are living the dream.
Isn't it? I'm
You
like,
living.
damn, this is 2012, man.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Oh yeah. That's nice. That's nice.
It gets
Makes
even
me
better.
makes me think I got to up my game on some of my stuff. I need some more. I need more stuff.
Okay, hang on. Gotta get my ass out. Oh, there's my springs.
Oh yeah.
And over here,
Oh yeah.
there. See what happened to my springs? My build.
Yeah. Got to keep the WD on them, right?
I'm gonna.
Jeez.
Then I
Oh.
got my hinges.
Yep. Rich was saying he wanted to know where's the bucket? Where's the bucket of tools?
The bucket.
Oh, I think he's talking about the crapper bucket, actually.
I haven't put that in here yet.
Oh, see? Missing out.
Oh, no handle. No handle.
Uh,
Have a hold. Oh, Jeff's even got a step if he gets in his. Oh,
dang.
got my key out again.
Yeah.
Got
I
to
hear you.
All right. So,
Ooh.
this is pretty nice right here.
Uh-huh.
So now come to the side, unlock it.
Sure.
Get that out. Got all my nuts and bolts.
Oh man, that's nice. Oh wow.
Yeah, every tray, not a broken tray.
You've put a lot of time in this, Tony. You've done a great job.
Not much. I'm just getting started.
Dang. Looking good.
That's my
all kinds of goodies.
Yeah. I worked on it a little bit.
I know where I'm stealing a van from.
I got that rack to go. No, you see, I've got racks if you need stuff.
Oh yeah.
Jeff took out one. Let's see. We got one back here.
Oh dang, you do.
Yes. Oh shit, that's heavy. It's on the other side. He's got it laying down backwards.
Nice.
He ain't using that. He took it out to build a spring rack.
You ever try to sell those things? I can get peanuts for them.
I bought some. When I put the slide in the truck here, I paid $400.
Oh.
For the slide, and then I bought these here too. These are nice. These come out of a van too. This rack right here.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And it's got. This is what I like about it. You pull that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Along your back door.
Sure. Huh. That's not bad at all.
I got two of those.
That's crazy.
Where is the other one? Oh, the other one's over at the container.
Oh.
But yeah, I got stuff if you need it.
Nice. Looks good, man. You're going to like those vans.
I know. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get the hitches.
Are you able to share roughly what you paid for the vans per van?
Yeah. This one here. Well, we haven't done the job yet. We're doing it Tuesday.
Oh.
Here's the way the deal worked.
Okay.
I sold him a 16x8 and a 9x8 for $4,500 installed.
Okay.
So he wanted $3,200 for the van. So what I did was I told him, I said, you give me, I require half down. So he gave me $2,250.
Mm-hmm.
That's his down payment. That's of the van. And then I gave him $950 to go to to make it the $3,200. I gave him $150.
Sure.
Well, Now Tuesday we put the doors in. He pays me the other $22.50, and then when it all comes down to it, I paid $350 for that red and white van.
Okay. Yep.
So $350 for this one.
Sure.
And then this one, this is a 13.
Yep.
The Ford 13. And then this one is a 12, the Chevy.
Sure.
And, it's got a nice ladder rack up there too.
Yeah. Yeah. That swings down. That's a nice one.
Really? I got to show you this here real quick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nice. Those are nice. I love those I love those. Those are really nice.
Yeah, really in good shape and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and this one here, I gave 55.
Oh, sure. 55. Sure. Yep.
But it needs alignment. It needs tires.
Okay.
That's another $1,200. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Then they both need hitches. We got to put hitches on both of them.
Okay. Are you gonna do a certain class hitch? You just like where they got like class 5 or something? I don't remember.
I went to U-Haul.
Okay.
And told them what I was going to be doing with it, my weight, and it's $403 installed, and they'll hook up the lights, everything.
Wow.
And they give me a hit, a ball, everything.
That's crazy. That's crazy cheap, it seems like to me.
That's what I thought, because I was on Marketplace, and a guy wanted $300 just for a used 2500 van or truck hitch.
Yeah.
Like, no way. I'm getting a reed hitch for $403 installed.
Heck yeah. Yeah. That's great. And what is it? Both vans are 2500s, right?
Yeah, I believe they're both 25s. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's got, well, let me look here. Hopefully I didn't lock this door. No. This has got, that ain't gonna tell me, is it?
It's be under the hood if you're looking for the motor. Or, well, I guess, no, I don't think they do. I never found them. It's like only if they got the badge on the side is how I can tell.
Hang on a second. I've never even popped the hood on this, so you know how to do it.
It's on the left floor panel there.
This one is a 4.8.
Oh, that's a good motor. It's a very solid motor.
It's a 4.8, and that's the 4.6.
You know, Tony, do you have, because if I get a vehicle done, I'm gonna probably do a little video on it, but we got a guy that sprays the oil stuff underneath the trucks.
Yeah.
He's a professional. And I tell you what, as I've gotten older, I tell you what, he charges like $400. I really think it's worth the investment. It'll save, and he does a really good job. He gets in the doors and all that, and he sprays it. And what he always talked about was the stuff creeps, and it did through the winter. You could actually, when I was washing it, I could see it was like creeping up the door, and I was like, oh, it's getting dirty again. So I'd wash it, but that didn't bother me because it's wintertime, salt craps all on the vehicle anyways, but it really cuts down on that rust. You know what I mean? And those, like that Chevy, at least I know, probably the Ford too, you might get 200,000-300,000. You do good maintenance on it. If you keep the transmission fluid changed and, keep the oil changed and, do the rear ends every once in a while and stuff like that.
Right.
They'll last a long time, and he told me, he said, I think you had to do it up for like 2 years. You do it 2 years, then you do it every other year is kind of how he said it.
Okay.
But it's, I can't remember. I think I've told Rich before. And like I said, I can always send you a picture of the product, but
we did a product, when we bought that Alexa or whatever that.
Oh yeah.
Texas and bought. When I got back here, I went to a place. I did some garage door work for them, and they were spraying this funny smelling stuff. It was an undercoating, but it was just an base.
Right.
So that's what we did to that car as soon as we got back here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only a year old, so we figured we better get her done. Texas. But I know what you're talking about.
Yep. So I think we're gonna, I did mine last year with the fluid film because I had some left over, but I'm sure I'm not doing as good because I don't have the wand and stuff to get in, with the long hose and stuff like that. But I'm definitely a big believer, and I know on the Chevys, even my uncle always told me, he said, even if you just go around and spray the doors and those creases and stuff and those where they're joint together with WD, says that even helps. He does it before the winter.
Oh,
But
yeah.
But like I said, they're solid, man. I mean, as long as you take good care of them, they go a long ways. Those, especially these older ones,
Right. Yeah. That's why I wasn't afraid to buy them. I thought, you know what? They say everything nowadays is junk.
It is. It is. I mean, that's why I think mine was the last one, 2017. You start getting into they had the 8-speed in the Chevys, and those were problematic. So, and then they got problems with the 10-speed. So you might want to, hang on to that older stuff and keep it running as long as possible.
Yep. That's why I'm selling my 18, my truck, my pickup, and I'm buying my dad's old Tundra.
Yeah.
So
the 18 though. What's the 18 got for motor and stuff?
It's got the 5. Is it 5.4, 5.2, 5.0, 5.0?
Oh, it's got the Coyote or whatever.
Yeah, it's the 5.0. I know.
And that one's treated you pretty good though, hasn't it?
It shits and gets.
Yeah.
I don't know. My dad's truck, I drove it to Florida. My dad's passed, and I kind of liked his. It was, the back window rolls all the way down the whole window.
Right.
Super comfortable to sleep in the back seat. Me and my wife slept in the back seat, let the kids drive us to Florida. It was great. Yeah. Nice. So that's why I want the car or the truck. Because I know
the one thing I always wondered about that Tundra is with my old truck. I remember I used to up the back window, if I had sand or leaves, man, that stuff would always blow in the cab. And I wonder those Tundras, you roll that window down, if that bed's not squeaky clean.
Yeah. Well, Dad's got a cover on it, so we never had that.
Oh, okay. Right. Then you're golden. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Parts.
Got to turn this. Trying to unload the scissor lifter real quick.
Oh, you're good. We're probably gonna let you go anyways. I'm about ready to hop off. You've done your fair share. We appreciate the tour, that's for sure. We enjoyed watching you. We were watching you earlier too, do your cable thing there. That was fun.
Yeah. The guys got a kick out of it. They seen that I was live. One guy's like, "Holy shit, he's got people on here and he's live." I said, "Oh yeah, you got to look me up."
Hey, what were you using for a tripod? I'm just curious. How were you holding that onto your lift there?
Where is it? Let me go grab it here real quick.
Got a magnet one?
No, it's kind of different. It was actually my stepson's. I stole it from him.
You stole it from stepson.
Right there.
Oh, nice. That works good.
These things, you can shape it any way you want.
Right.
You could hang it on the track while you're working. Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, hey, Tony, we'll let you get to your Sunday. No more jobs today, right?
Well, if the phone don't ring, that's what I tell the phone.
Right. Exactly. Well, hey, it was, we appreciate being on. We hope you have a good rest of the day, and we appreciate everybody watching.
Yeah, we do. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on, Dave.
All right, Tony, we'll talk to you later. Have a good day.
We'll see you.
See you guys.
Peace out.